Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're doing more of this Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker gag book, fan gag book. As I've done for the past bunch of episodes, this doesn't have like a traditional publisher, so you can just find more of the artist's info on these contact things here. Obviously, if you can't read Japanese, you could still read the website and the email and the Twitter on the bottom. So check out more of their stuff if you want to see more from them. It'll be hard to get a copy of this one specifically because it came out a while ago, but take a look at their other work. And let's keep going. So we left off here. This is the next one to work on. The previous one, we had a kind of hard time sort of understanding what they were doing, what was going on. It was that one with PAZ'S on the beach. So let's jump into this one. It's called Paradox. Snake is sitting here with a cat, and the cat's saying, "Nya," and then Snake is saying, "Unya, unya," and the cat's saying, "Nya." So Snake is actively talking to the cat. And Chico is saying, but he's looking in at the door here. ダメだ。スネークがトレニアと会ってから猫のオーラ待っててNuke. Oh, Nuke. That's right. That's the name of the cat. Nuke と見分けがつきにくい. So Chico's saying, like, man, he's got to stop that. Like, ever since Snake met with Trenya, the cat, Monster Hunter cat, he's been, there's been like this, he's been holding on to this kind of like holding on to this kind of like cat-like aura about him. And it seems like he is able to, he's been meeting with Nuke, and it seems like he can understand him. 分かってるんだけどな。スネークなのは分かってるんだけど. He's saying like, yeah, it seems like Snake can understand what he's saying. どうしても猫の、これ、姿に感じるというか, like why does he comprehend what they're talking about? これってある量 UMA だよな. I think this is one of those UMAs that I'm always hearing about. Welcome Plot King to the show. We're reading more of our Peace Walker fan book. まずい。見れば見る。これ、どっちがどっちかわからなくなってきちゃった. I don't know how I feel about this. Being able to meet with them and see them is like, being able to see this is one thing, but like, I don't understand what's happening here. おかしいな, おかしいな. I don't know what okashi means. I'm just going to assume it means like strange. Yeah, Snake is still saying to the cat, nya, nya, nya. Or there's a cat saying nya and Snake saying unya. Like it's some kind of response. どっちがスネークだろう? Like, which is Snake? Maybe something like which one is talking? 名前呼べばわかるかな? Um, maybe something like can you hear calling his name? Oh yeah, here we go. Snake. Nyeh. Look at Snake's cat face. Love that. Snake? Whoa, Snake. That's a pretty good ending to this this story here. The next one goes on to something else. I loved that one. I also just love the Monster Hunter aspect in general of Peace Walker. Good stuff. Flocking saying work's been busy. Got a few days off now. How are you? Well, I'm glad to hear that though. Getting a little bit of relaxation time. I'm doing okay. I've been enjoying doing these comic read-throughs. Let's see what we got here. This one's called Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. So this is, I'm gonna say this is PAZ'S talking. There's no speech bubble here, but just based on where it is, I'm gonna say it's PAZ'S. Yeah, it looks like PAZ'S. ごめんなさい。風邪なんか。心配かけちゃった。でも、素敵な歌をありがとう。So she's saying, Paz is saying, oh, I'm sorry, I have a bit of a cold. You don't need to worry, but I appreciate the beautiful song that you wrote. And then I think, I don't know, Paz is also saying this. 少し元気になったわ. Like, I'm feeling a little better now. I'm trying to do my Tara Strong Paz impression. That was pretty good. And then Kaz is saying, そうか、それはよかった。早く前兆するといいな。しかしだ、歌もいいが。Kaz is saying like, oh, is that so? Like, that's great. It's a pretty speedy recovery for all that stuff. And however, I think it might have been because of the song. Partially because of the song. Oh, jeez, what is happening, Kaz? What are you doing? Yep. やっぱり風には残落が美くnot sure what that one's supposed to be. I'm gonna say it's utsuku. Maku, maybe? Not entirely sure. 俺がoh jeez. 木本 no 見本見本を so he's saying like, all right, as I thought, the we're gonna have to do a little bit of like let's call it like alternative healing here. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna show you something. And he's like taking off his belt in true Kaz fashion. Is she saying, Nigiri, tsubusareru, tsubusarero? And she's throwing her tissue box at him, like, get out of here with that. The onomatopoeia here is goki. The thing hitting him in the face. Uas. Flocking saying, so the cat talks through the guy once in a while. In Peace Walker, there was like a secret mission where you can meet the cats. If you've ever played the Monster Hunter games, there's like those sentient cats that can speak. And so the joke in Peace Walker was that Snake is the only one who's able to speak the language of the cats. Like somehow he just learned how to communicate with them. And they don't really address it that much in the game, but this comic, this fan comic, they kind of like explored what it's like when Snake talks to cats in his everyday life. I thought that was really great. So anyway, back to this one with Paz. She's throwing her tissue box at Kaz for being a pervert. And it looks like Strangelove's coming in. Yeah. Kaz. そこで何してる? Kaz, what are you doing? なあ、ストレンジラブ。このマザーベース、マザーベースで、鉄製の、ティッシュ。Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm gonna say it's pronounced 鉄製のティッシュ箱って見たことある? He's saying like, oh, Strangelove. I think that the invention on Mother Base, like I'm gonna translate this the way that I would. Like Strangelove, I think the research and development team creating a metal tissue box might have not been the best idea. He gets smacked in the face. I was wondering why it hurt him so much. That was pretty good. Or more of what he's saying is like, do you know anything about them creating a metal tissue box? Strangelove is like, night. 戦地の、これ戦区ど万、中にならあるんじゃないか? Maybe she's saying like, maybe somewhere on one of the other departments they've been have they been working on something like that? And then Kaz saying, そうか、パスはすごい、戦人だな. Saying like, yeah. As it turns out, Paz is a pretty warrior-like person. Like she's a pretty violent person when she wants to be. Oh, so now we're going back to the same story. This is continuing the plot line with Strangelove here. Good. I like that kind of stuff where they keep going with it. So on the next one, ladies and gents, we will explore the continuation of this story with Kaz being a perv. Actually, let's just keep going now. It's called Kinka Kaban. I'm not sure what Kinka is. Kaban is bag. I'm assuming that's what that is, but I'm not sure what we're talking about here. Paz saying, みんなに心配ばかり、してもらって、私、何も、お返しで、きないな. Like, everybody's been worried about me, but that I can't return to, I assume, to like my normal everyday life on Mother Base. And Strangelove saying, 何言ってるの, Paz? 王女? Maybe? I feel like I should know that one. 騎乗? Something like that. が、転機になることが一番のお返しよ. So she's saying like, what are you talking about, Paz? This, if you become under the weather, like, that's like the number one priority is to kind of give it some rest, like just, that kind of thing. And then she's thinking, Strangelove's thinking, 鉄製のティッシュ箱, like, the metal tissue box. Maybe this is Ikketsu? I'm not sure what that word is. 一決も早く元気になってもらいたくて、私のおすすめする、落語を待ってきたの。So I really, to give you the speediest recovery, I heartily recommend, Paz, that you, you relax and you just sort of wait here. Don't exert yourself. And she's thinking here, 残な楽に、しなくてよかった。Geez, so she's saying like, Kaz's plan for alternative medicine. Ugh. Like, I think she might actually think it's a good idea, is what she's saying. Like, maybe that she actually likes the idea of it. インドで、作られた、geez. 塗り落葉. So, like, she's saying, like, in India, they have another way to heal people's illnesses. ユーカリの葉のエキスが、入っていて、胸に、これとよくうつくの。I'm not sure what that word is, but so she's saying something like, the writings on this involve X. I'm not sure what this word would be. Let's make something up that makes sense. So it's like, the writings on this suggest, like, to open up the chakras, you would, I believe she's saying something like, you'd massage one's breasts and really move them around. Oh, geez, yeah, okay, see, that's what she's saying. And Paz is saying, ha! Strangelove got punched in the face as well. All right. And this is actually interesting because they're expanding on a concept that they did explore in Peace Walker. There was an incident similar to this in the audio diaries in Peace Walker. If you guys remember one of the tapes, it was about her putting sunscreen on Paz, I believe. So, like, I love how all these stories kind of could be canon. Those are my favorite types of fan stories, I feel like. Okay, anyway, we're back to Strangelove here. 最近、上学生の間では鉄がこれ言ってるのか? So she's saying, like, have they been in these women's schools, inside of these women's schools, have they been teaching them how to use like metal weaponry? 何で枕に、鉄板が入ってるんだ? Like, where did this metal device even come from? Like, how did it get here? 何か、そして何かの向こう、そばを覗いたわ。So it must have been something from, farther outside, like they took it in. And Kaz is saying to her, 目の不浄だな. So I guess I'm really not sure what he's saying here. Something like, it seems like we're on the losing side of this one, Strangelove. And Strangelove saying, しかし、パズがそこまで、公的だとは、これ全、might be 燃えて、 shimatta. So it's like, however, Paz has been, until there, she's been a little bit more benign. Like, here she's been passionate and sort of getting more upset. This is like, どうかんだ? Something like that. 同じ感じだ. Like, yeah, I feel the same way, Strangelove. Oh, jeez. This is just Strangelove talking to her a million times. Nah, pause. 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 I think you can figure out what she's saying there. 今度正しい、AI を作る、時にモデルになって、くれないかしら. So it's like, this time let's develop a new AI, and it's time to model one of these AIs to become something different than what it is. Like, let's try working on one together. And Paz is saying, nah, yeah. And Strangelove is saying, And Amanda's coming up. The onomatopoeia here is gaburi. I'm not sure what that's supposed to represent. Itatada. Strangelove's like, that's hurting me. Nani surunda? Amanda. Like, what are you doing, Amanda? Oh, here's Amanda with animal arms, I guess. Oh, she has bear arms then, and the description here is kumanda. Like, it's a Japanese pun of the word for bear is kuma. So it's like kumanda. Like, it's like calling her Bear Manda or whatever. Except more clever than that. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're on to the next. This is a totally different story. That was a fun one. That was like Kaz and Strangelove both being their pervert selves in their own ways of just like completely doing stuff that's like unasked for and getting punished for it, which is one of the really fun, creepy parts of MGS Peace Walker. Just the characters being creeps and like getting smacked in the head for it, basically. Flocking saying, yeah, I remember that in Monster Hunter. Yeah, I think that's so cool the way they incorporated those aspects into Peace Walker. I thought that was great. Flocking saying, King Ka is basically describing someone or something as cool, smart, or good looking. King Ka, where are you seeing that one? Let's go back. King Ka. I'm not sure that I see that one. I'll keep an eye out for it, though. It's good to know. Yeah, every time we read stuff, too, it's interesting because you would think, like, oh, I have to get 100% vocabulary before I can ever start trying to read or watch or doing whatever, playing a game in Japanese. But what we've been finding and what I've been finding in my own reading, by myself of stuff that's in Japanese is, like, every single thing you read, you get a little bit better at understanding what they're saying. It's just like when you were a kid, and you were first learning to speak your first language, like, you don't know all the words, but that's all you can do is just get out there and consume content. And it's so interesting that, like, even throughout this book, we're getting better at understanding, like, the dialect of how they speak in this book. And, like, they use certain words more often than they would in Animal Crossing, more often than they would in Yakuza, and we're getting the rhythm of what they're talking about. So that's a lot of fun. Once again, ladies and gents, that's going to do it for the book today. We'll keep going with this on future ones, but for now, we're going to call it there. Once again, here's where you can find the author's info. Stoking is the name of the author and I believe also artist. So give them a look on Twitter or on their website there. And listen to Star Sailor Way to Fall while you read. Put that on the background while you watch these episodes. That's the suggested background music. Guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching the show. Bye-bye.